group play.
Of course, the VIT still available for Vitality, not for Heretics that I said. They've already picked their jungler. It would be very interesting to see a Nocturne support. Xin Zhao is where Vitality will go, so they're going to round out their composition with a little bit more dive. The Xin also giving you great area control on Rakan and Xayah this early. The Blade Puller, as we see the flash on Shayak in the mid lane. Camilo hits 6 first, gets a shockwave, and gets Linces's flash out of it. Linces thinking.
Cool on Rumble. That's his confidence, man. He uses, I'm not going to die to a gang.
Coming out.
I have the call.
He might die to this gang, but he will get 1, 2, 3 minions. Towards mid, control wards down though from Camilo, who still does not have that flash. Flashing on his way across, the quickness available to him, but no flash, only the heal. And it will just be 2 grubs taken by Heretics. They don't need the mites. They are happy with that objective towards the feats of warfare as Naknako clears out a control ward from the Dragon Pit.
Yeah, no Dragon Pit taken yet. Should probably go over to Linces here. I think he, because all the time.
Numbers lie to you all the damn time.
Devious.
Oh, Hook's gonna land.
Flash on Fleshy, a little
Knock up onto Fleshy as well. He's in a huge amount of danger. He's gonna die. The Dragon, though, will go over to Vitality. 2-1 in kills now for Heretics, but first straight of the game too. So I think we should make it like give more adaptive force or something, I guess. Oh, flash in from Shayak. He looks for the taunt as well. The Winds of War come down. Camilo dies. Camilo for 11, as you say. Carlson and down from the top side. There's the paranoia. Drake secured. No engage yet. Naknako looking for the flank TP. The quickness coming out. It's a 3-man charm. They taunt up Flacker, but he uses the Moonlight Vigil perfectly to heal up with the Severum. The Lantern back as well. And Vitality are the ones.
Their flash. I think the happiest person in the game is the Nocturne. Because suddenly there are so many easy targets you can go on if they already used their dash. He's been nerded this time. I feel like he needs to be there. And right now he's pushing the wave, but this allows them to take a little bit more space.
Paranoia from Sheo immediately onto Shayak. Just try to burst him down as much as possible. He's going to continue chasing though, and Vitality come across the corner. There's the quickness Lantern down as well. The shockwave in. Sheo survives. Linces with the Crescent Guard dashes forward and will take him out, but Blackhead has made him meet his maker. Crescendo enough. As Blackhead kill off the enemy jungle.
And that's your control you're trying to hold.
You can see how much vision invested there by Heretics just to try and control this bush. Flashy and Naknako down towards the bottom side. Shayak on a great flank, as you say, with control ward down though. Will spot him out. Sheo still keeping the Dragon aggroed for the moment. Sten steps towards the mid lane to keep Shayak away. Linces down to half HP. There's the redemption for Heretics. They just want to top up those health bars, and they do exactly that. Vitality still really unable to get purchase on this fight. Camilo looking for the shockwave. Kazi Featherstorms up, hook from Sten, and immediately the turn comes in from Heretics onto Shayak, who just punches forward. The equalizer down, cool click, Camilo and Blackhead. Meanwhile, Sheo on the backline's already killed off Kazi. He's going to burn for it though. Linces diving in. The Crescent Guard won't keep him alive. Through the Heretics onslaught. In the end, a change in favor of Heretics.
But there's no junglers, and once again the Rakan is standing. Okay, they can actually do this Dragon. I thought they might actually get out of it because they were scared of the Rakan, but Rakan probably being too chunked to sneak this. Big objective play from Heretics and great fight. Good marker by Sten on the Galio, hides on the pink board. Shari getting a little bit impatient. I think he can
take this mid lane tower down. Unstoppable Onslaught used by Carlson just to keep Fleshy and Kazi away.
Yes, he's putting
Heretics with control of the river first. Carlson's quite a way away from this, does have the Unstoppable Onslaught. Linces can look for the engage. Lantern down for Blackhead. There's the charm as well. Sten flashes away though. Hook just a sliver wide. As there's the paranoia, Featherstorm comes out immediately. Taunt onto Sheo and he goes down. Equalizer across the gap here as well as Sten has to dash his way away. The chase continues. Naknako flashing in with the harpoons. The taunt connects and Vitality have found it. The statistics didn't lie. Somehow, after 25 minutes, they roar to life, and they'll take 4 for none.
There was substance. And I feel like the fight should have ended when Sten flashed out, but the fact that Nocturne used his ult, I think he gets a little bit desperate to make something out of it, but it's just not... We'll just get bursted down, because it doesn't have any great targets. There's a Xayah with ult, there's a Xayah with ult.
Featherstorm again, and this is the problem. Every time you do that, the response will be the same. X-Flash away from Sten as he has to back away. Kazi, though, looking for the Blade Core, will land the root. Sten hooks a minion. And the death sentence was for him. Kazi gets his first of the game. What a kill it was. We'll set them up perfectly for this Drake. They can look for the Atakan as well. The Baron buff remains on them for a minute. They might just want to use that pressure to make sure they crack another tower. Bots tier 1 seems like a prime suspect.
And that's the issue. Usually you want to go on their carries, right? But I think the only carry that's realistic to go on with this Nocturne combo is the Rumble right now, because you can't really go on the Xayah. I guess we've seen it 2 times in a row now what happens when you do that.
but then often you're just left on the wrong side of dodge when it happens. The paranoia coming out once again. You can see the damage not quite there. Splashy does get caught up in the end. Never mind. Blacker joined the party and shuts down 2. Now the turn back onto Sheo. Dive in from Linces into the Crescent Guard. Shayak trying to get onto Stend here, who did hook him in. Blacker, though, doing so much work, and he's taken out by the combination of Linces and Shayak. Kazi here to join the party. Carlson his target. Linces will kill off Sten. Now it's Camilo and Carlson versus Linces and Kazi. Kazi continues to put the feathers in the back of Carlson. The dash in from Linces. The redemption just in time to heal up Camilo. Linces missing, the wind becomes lightning in the end. Show as he looked for the flank, but Shayak has walked away. As you say, no vision right now. As the face check, it means immediate death for Stend. Equalizer alongside the taunt from Shayak gave him nowhere to go. Quickness came out from Fleshy as well. Now Vitality setting up on the Baron. As you say, no vision still for Heretics.
I mean, Vitality, they don't want the 50-50 here. They would probably want to get another fight here or force them to go so deep that the fight is going to be bad for Sheo and Heretics. Shayak trying to mark the Nocturne, but Baron's going on very fast.
Paranoia comes out already. Baron gone over to Vitality and they're looking for the fight. Sheo running away. Lince is trying to catch on to Carlson as well, and Kazi will begin critting him. But Carlson too tanky to be dealt with the rest of the
entrance to get a 50-50 there. Beautiful Baron take by Vitality. Sure, they will get the Dragon and the Soul Point, but in general, a big victory for Vitality. You gotta make sure you get a lot for this Baron, though. You gotta have a clean Baron set up, and you wanna crack at least one inhibitor, I think, because I think that should be the goal.
Well, they're already pushing in through 2 lanes at the same time. Cannon waves on both of them will make it hard for Heretics to defend. Blackhead hovering over towards mid. They've decided that's the more important of the 2. The inhibitor, the target here is Sheo has a long flank. Paranoia up in 3 seconds time. Now it's up. There's the Paranoia. Knocked back with the Crescent Guard. They jump onto Shayak, but not really the target you want to go for. Crescent Guard keeps Linces alive. Shayak flashing away. Moonlight Vigil just shy of landing that himself.
You need your Siren there. You need your bodyguard. You need your bouncer.
If the Thresh is doing it, we've seen how quickly he gets melted. Not the tanky 2.5 minutes away. They'd want a little bit more out of this Baron if they can find it, but they'll have to go searching. There's the hook from Sten. Linces dives in, equalize onto the backline as well. The quickness coming out, and they find Camilo with the quickness. Fleshy doing a superb job as the Paranoia popped by Sheo, but Kazi makes him go pop. Linces goes back in with Wind Comes Lightning and the audacious charge. Blackhead trying to put the damage back down, but the stopwatch from Nagnako stops him in his tracks. Blackhead still with that Infernum Severum combination, but just doesn't quite have the damage to work through Vitality. Shayak hooked up, Kazi stepping forward to make sure his mid laner survives.
Oh, Blackhead saw the 200 years combo, but the Moonlight Vigil goes so wide. Doesn't end up finding anything. Good hook by Sten 4-5 as well. A really good target against Nocturne because you can't really go on that guy anymore. And they kind of force you to go onto the side from his behind a little bit. But I love how Lince has been playing this fight. He goes so deep every single moment he can find. And he just puts so much pressure on the back line of Heretics, but also pressure on Shield to get something done in his team's backline to kind of dive. And it doesn't really end up managing most of the times because, I mean, at this stage, the gold is just so detrimentally.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Your 8k behind is really hard to do too much. The hook goes down and down. Goes Linces. Never mind. Alonso coming out as well. Dashes away from Vitality. Shayak goes back in with the Justice Punch. There's the quickness follow-up. Fleshy very low and has the dash out in the end. Shayak now tanking up the towers with the stopwatch. Will buy himself a second dashes back in. But Heretics have held on to the base. They've only lost Carlson. Vitality have lost Linces. Has TP, but he's 30 seconds away from respawning. Fleshy does have his quickness up about half of its cooldown. There's the Drake. Vitality will get it. Heretics will start up the Baron and see how quickly that melts. Blackhead is full of build on this Aphelios. 7,000 on it, now 6. Fleshy has the smite, as you say. Paranoia coming out, Fleshy goes in and Blackhead gets it.
Scary combo for the next fight. I think that's very detrimental.
That would be very good for Heretics as they crack through the tier 2 in mid. They're going to keep pushing in here. Now, Nako might just look for the equalizer for a bit of wave clear. Fleshy coming in for the flank as well. Kazi here to try and bolster the defenses. Still a cannon minion remains for Heretics and some mites. Carlson burns a little bit, caught out as well, has to pop the unstoppable onslaught. Linces diving in with the Crescent Guard. There's the equalizer as well across all of them, and Carlson dives to Fleshy. A 5-man charm with the quickness in the middle of it, but Blackhead goes on a killing spree. Featherstorm coming out from Kazi. Blackhead's found 2. The G8 still stands. Blackhead's found 3, and Kazi has to flash away. Stend! Just short of the hook, but it's a quadra, only Kazi remaining, and Heretics from 8k down are looking for the win!
And Blackhead steps up massively in that fight. They're gonna take the game here. I don't think Kazi can hold this. Blackhead walks up, they have Baron, he has perfect guns, full items. And Heretics gonna take this game from what? This was your game, Vitality, you had it in your grasp.
Blackhead and Heretics somehow with a Pentakill steal the game away from Vitality. Quack